boys and girls, children of all ages, non-binaries, and transgenders, because we don't discriminate. This is the Ultra Heelz Wrestling Podcast live from Bravery Studios, Clifton, New Jersey. I'm Dawson Messiah, the Dark Striking Savior, always and forever, one of the worst behavior. Mrs. DM, tell me your mama's DMs. Why? Because I'm trying to give you mama, baby, nobody can stop me. And the OG, the triple OG that talks all the motherfucking shit.
AKA Stanley Podcaster, AKA also known as the leader of the also known as the manager of the triple cross face, little retro cross face.
And the man that pushes all the buttons, the super producer, Mr. Noe, Marv.
What up, old Heelz?
Marv, you gotta change the show title. That's from last week.
Oh, is it? I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
I looked at that shit like twice and didn't even realize my damn self. Shit.
Anyway, it was a lovely week in New Jersey this week.
It actually was, yeah.
We actually saw the sun. I only wore a hoodie this morning. I can actually see the grass in my yard.
That sounds like a good day in New Jersey. But down here, it's been raining all last week. My birthday weekend comes. It is non-raining. Then the rest of the beginning of the new week, it is hot like it's a goddamn summertime. And now, today, it's raining and cold. Tomorrow will be 70. Just fucking backward-ass weather.
Hey, it's the end of the world, man.
Hey, look, if it's the end of the world, I wish it would happen already because this back and forth bullshit is killing me slowly, and I want to go now.
Tell that to the people in Texas, bro.
Oh yeah, they were freaking had no water power for like 3 days, and now it's fucking 80 degrees again.
Yeah,
it's like the
hey
fuck?
Man, look, that's their fault. They want to be in Texas. That's their fault. Nobody told them niggas. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you like that. Nobody told them not to be prepared.
Now, I came to learn something this week. Texas, okay, in America, and when it comes to like, you know, the electrical system, the power grids, there's Eastern, there's Western, and then there's Texas. Texas has their own power grid because to avoid government regulations.
Yep.
So that's why it magically snows so bad over there. Shit.
The surrounding parts of the outer borders of Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, New Mexico, they had similar, you know, weather, and they're not used to it, but their power didn't go out because they had a real power grid, not that bullshit they got in Texas.
Everything big in Texas, including the people freezing to damn near death. Who else is from Texas besides Stone Cold and The Undertaker?
Booker T. JBL.
Yeah.
Ember Moon.
That's a lot of motherfuckers.
Yeah, there's a lot of people from Texas that I did not realize.
Yeah, and you know one thing I didn't hear them do? I didn't hear them call out to try to help their brothers in arms. They didn't give a fuck either.
Hey, it is what it is. It's the wild. It's the Wild West, as they say.
Yeah, it's wild, all right. I don't know if there's any more West down there. Well, yeah. Oh yeah, still gotta talk about that Rugrats shit. That Rugrats shit's still weird. But you gotta see the trailer, Mark.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I just was like, CGI. I kind of don't even want to watch it though with CGI.
Like I saw CGI, and I first thing came to mind was, oh, they're gonna try to do live action CGI. And then when I saw it, I was like, oh, Chucky looks just like Chucky. He just looks more animated. He just looks more 3D. Angelica looked the same too. The same. I was like, so they really didn't change it. They just made them 3D. I was like, okay. But then when I heard the voices, I was like, oh, that's the original voice cast. Yeah, I'm watching this. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, because I was watching Malcolm's podcast and they hated it, so I was like, I'm not gonna watch it.
But Malcolm and them hate everything. That's why they like Malcolm in the middle.
This is true.
They hate everything. They hate WandaVision. They hate other shows. I'm confused. I get everything a chance before I start hating it. They just hate everything. I'm so confused.
Yeah, just be some haters. We got George F in the chat. Yeah.
What's up, George?
Another hater over here.
George.
George said if a Puerto Rican in the Bronx sees his own shadow, that means it's 3 more weeks of winter.
Oh, I like that.
And then he said they also put a sandal in the snow for a sundial.
A chancleta.
Chancleta in the snow. What up, Jeff?
That's funny.
Oh man. All right, wrestling.
Oh, I forgot it was a wrestling show.
Yeah. Occasionally we talk about wrestling.
And sometimes.
The Miz. The Miz is WWE Champion, and it is awesome.
Is it, man?
Oh, it's absolutely awesome. There's a lot. It's polarizing because either you like The Miz or you fucking hate him. And everybody that fucking hates The Miz on the internet was so pissed on Sunday night when he cashed in on Drew. So I call that a win.
I'm gonna tell you what I called it. I don't really care for The Miz as a big star, and I don't dislike him as a person. I just find him extremely annoying, just like his wife. So now I got to hear him on TV every day like everybody else, but now more. It's going to be annoying. So his segments on my TV will be muted going forward.
Wow. But that's the thing. The last couple weeks, he's gotten away from the comedy gimmick, and he's gone back to cutting those promos from 2018 when he was on fire as the IC champion.
Oh, no, and I get that. But it's the fact that you're going to cut these awesome-ass promos, and then you're going to turn around and watch Miz and Mrs. and watch you be a complete funny ass. It doesn't fit right with me with the character. Like if you know you're going to win your title down the road, I would think you would start changing your character on TV so it doesn't bleed into real life. But nobody believes in kayfabe no more. So I can't see you be up there and be, I'm the best there is out there, and then go home and start doing comedic shit like you were doing before you won the belt. It just don't fit to me.
See, this is the one time I'm willing to look past the outside the ring stuff because he's such a great promo that in that moment you forget the shit that he does on his personal show.
You know, sad thing is, I would like to say that, but the only thing I saw on Monday night was Bobby Lashley in the ring for a WWE title shot, and that's what made me happy. So I can get too fucked about The Miz.
Oh yeah. Oh, speaking of Bobby Lashley, have you seen the memes of The Miz? And it's like, oh, don't forget, Bobby Lashley likes hot blonde wives.
Oh shit! Oh shit! He's gonna have Maurice next.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. He like the hot wives, but Maurice is a MILF, so she's a hot white MILF.
I would definitely take Maurice over Lana if I had that choice.
I don't know, because Maurice seems like she's super fertile. It's like you should lick your finger and touch her arm, she'd be pregnant.
Well, that's a chance we'll have to take.
Yeah,
I ain't taking that chance. You got me fucked up. You remember how small Maurice used to be, and then she got pregnant, and then she just got bigger and bigger. And
she's thick now.
Yeah, that shit crazy. Nah, I still probably take Lana just for the sole fact that she'd be around a lot more black people. So I feel like that sex is gonna be something somebody told her to try. Sorry, I just got real nasty in my head. Continue.
Oh no, you continue, sir.
Oh no, if I continue, if I keep continuing, this becomes an OnlyFans podcast today. This is no longer a YouTube podcast.
Kelvin's in the chat. What's up, good people? It's the commish, the pro wrestling fact dropper.
Yeah. The commish is here. Where's my flex bomb?
What else happened on Raw? Because in the middle of Raw coming on, I watched it online, and my internet has been fucking up lately. It didn't start working until Tuesday, so I saw bits and pieces of Raw, but I didn't even go online to even check anything else. Like I just saw bits and pieces of it, and I was like, somebody will tell me about it eventually.
Yeah. Well, let's finish Elimination Chamber first. We also had on the SmackDown side, Daniel Bryan defeated Cesaro, Jey Uso, Kevin Owens, King Corbin, and Sami Zayn, and then he was promptly choked out by the head of the table, Roman Reigns. Now, I called it with my buddy at work that the Roman Reigns was coming out directly after the match. It wasn't going to be later in the show. He was coming directly after the match, and this person wasn't going to have a rest, and they were going to get their ass beat again.
Yep.
Which is actually the best way to do it.
It's the only way to do it, especially when you got to fight somebody like Daniel Bryan. You don't let that man get no damn rest. Remember WrestleMania 30?
Yeah, because that was the opening match and the closing match. So he rested for, what was it, like 5 hours? Because that was like a 6-hour pay-per-view.
Hell yeah, that was like he went in the back, got fixed, and took a nap, ate some lunch, and came back out rejuvenated. While they got to go in there and work off of being pressured all damn night. Fuck that.
Yeah, that was at the height of when WrestleMania was just entirely too long. It was like from 29 to like 34. They were just entirely too long.
They was only too long with the simple fact that they're not like the old WrestleManias where they used to do a small amount of matches, but they used to do the damn promos. They used to tell you what happened over the last 8 months leading up to WrestleMania, this match. I miss those. I swear I miss those. Those are like the best things ever. It was like a recap of the year just to figure out what was going to happen in this match. It made the match seem more on the line. Now it's just like, oh yeah, we're going to have this match, and we're going to throw 30 matches in between there that don't make no sense. And then we're going to have this match. I don't give a fuck about the match no more. Now, shit, I want to kind of see somebody else wrestle.
Because I want to say it was like WrestleMania 32, the one that was in Dallas. I think they had like 17 matches on that card, and they started an hour early. The bell time was 6 o'clock. And that shit was on until like after midnight.
Yeah, you're right. Because I remember at 6 o'clock, the arena wasn't even full of people yet. People were still trying to get in.
Yeah, and that was the opening match. I think that was it was an IC ladder match. It was like Cody Rhodes and Dolph Ziggler and somebody else. It was like a 4-way ladder match at 6 o'clock. Not the pre-show. That was the actual show.
Look, you just remind me of that because the pre-show looked like a house show, and then the starting match of WrestleMania looked like people was leaving the arena, and it was like one of them this extra dark bonus matches. And then after that, it was like packed. I was like, "What the fuck just happened? Why did they start so early? Why didn't they start telling people, hey, look, we're gonna go early, so y'all might want to get here a little earlier."
That's also the year that Snooki had a match.
Jesus.
It was Snooki versus Vicky Guerrero. I mean, it was a 6-person tag. But the other people in the match are so unimportant that I don't remember who it was.
Well, yeah. Oh, God!
Actually, you know what? I think John Morrison was in that match.
Please, no!
I think he was on the heel team. Yeah, I think it was. Was it Vicky Guerrero, John Morrison, and Layla versus? Was it Snooki, Trish Stratus, and somebody? I can't
remember what that wrestler was on their team.
Anyway,
that's how unimportant that match was.
Yeah. Horrible shit.
Hey, man. Hey, look, we're gonna have to experience it again soon if Bad Baby still keeps showing up on television.
No way. I respect my body, man.
I love that drop. So, Bobby Lashley lost the United States Championship. We had the black man lose during Black History Month.
Word. It's sad, but at the same time, it's it was kind of fitting because now we get the Bobby Lashley we should have got how long ago? 10, 11, 12 years ago now?
Yeah.
We get the Bobby Lashley that gets a fight for the WWE title, not the ECW title, not no generated regular standard second title, but the main title, the thing that he was a main star A+ player and never got a shot at.
Shout out to
Bruno. He lost the belt in the Black History Month, but he gained the title opportunity in the Black History Month also. So I'm okay with this.
Yeah, what's up, Bruno and Valdor? They in the chat.
What's up, guys?
And the match we didn't give a shit about, and it ended up being shit. Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler versus Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, exactly. Because I wasn't home when it was on. I was at work. So literally as the main event was starting, I got home. So I just let me just go back to the beginning and watch from the beginning. And to make up some time, I skipped over that match. All I know is obviously Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler won. Don't ask me anything about the match.
Yeah, I don't know how they won. I just know they won and still champion. But then I also know on Twitter, Tamina put up there a picture of them saying she put a picture up there for WWE's Twitter page saying, still champs. And she goes, at Natalya, I guess we get an opportunity finally, huh? And Natalya posts back, yep, I guess we finally do get an opportunity to show them where we can win the belts. And I was like, oh, God, now we got another makeshift tag team with Natalya. So I hope they win so I can not hear them keep talking about this shit for weeks on end.
Okay, Kelvin got me the Snooki match. It was Snooki, Trish Stratus, and John Morrison versus Lay Cool and Dolph Ziggler. He said he wishes he was there. And that was WrestleMania 27.
I wish I was there for Lay Cool, because me some Michelle.
Oh, he was there. Excuse me.
Layla, boy. That's a half Oreo, and I need to be the other half of the cookie.
And Valdor says extend Black History Month.
Oh yeah. The Hurt Business, they conducting business as usual.
Bro, they got no choice. And you know what? I love the fact that MVP stated this a year ago to Drew McIntyre.
Yo,
he will be the reason why he loses the belt, and he lost it. And I was like, oh my God, did somebody in the back remember that storyline and was like, let's just continue it right now? Because soon as Bobby Lashley came out, I was like, holy shit, MVP called this like last year. The first thing came to mind. I was like, oh, this is the best thing ever. Bobby Lashley's going to screw Drew to lose it. I'm cool with this.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
I guarantee you somebody on the internet sent it to MVP, and MVP was like, oh, wait, we got to use this on TV. Because that's how it is now. Fucking the writing team doesn't remember shit. It's somebody on the internet remembered it and sent it to one of the wrestlers.
Let me tell you, the writing team is the equivalent of Toriyama with Dragon Ball series. They remember only key things, but other motherfuckers don't exist anymore.
like the fucking Senzu Bean rules have changed.
They did?
Basically.
They changed, yeah.
What is it?
The time chamber rules have changed.
I know that one changed.
Originally, Senzu Beans were supposed to heal battle wounds. Now it gives you like full health or kill scars, your clothes.
Yeah, your clothes.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yes. Sensu B changing the show. The time chamber changing the show. You was only supposed to be able to go in there, twice?
Yeah, for your entire life. For your entire life. And now Goku and Vegeta have been in like 7 times in one arc.
Yeah, they do.
I was like, what?
No. What
Oh yeah. What was the other rule? If the timer went to 0, you were stuck in there forever, and Vegeta blew the doors off the hinges and came out.
Yeah, Vegeta's blown it up like 3 times.
Like at this point now, Toriyama's like, look, fuck Canon. I don't give a fuck about Canon. Y'all paying money. I'm gonna just keep going. And this how WWE is right now. Fuck Canon. We just gonna keep shit going.
Yeah. Bruno said, I'm wondering if the tag match with Miz and Morrison versus Bad Bunny and Priest will happen at Mania if Miz drops the title next week to Lashley. I doubt that'll happen at Mania. I feel like that's a fast line match.
Well, that's just it. I don't know, because right now they so see how Bad Bunny is like the biggest Spanish star right now in the planet.
Uh-huh.
He's a bigger wrestling fan. WWE in the back in talks with him having a match at WrestleMania, so it might end up really happening for real.
Okay, I guess.
And it's weird because I Bad Bunny is alright to me. Like music wise, it's alright. As a person, he's like he seems like he'd be a cool dude, but I just don't see him in a wrestling ring, wrestling professional wrestlers, because I'm tired of seeing music pop stars and actors get in the ring to wrestle motherfuckers that have been doing this shit their whole lives. It defeats the purpose at this point. Mm-hmm. Nobody can be David Arquette. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Nobody can be David Arquette. You can't go from being an actor to being a wrestler, pretend to be a wrestler, to becoming a real wrestler. You just can't do it.
David Arquette ruined celebrity endorsements for wrestling fans, because at first it was cool in the 90s. Tyson shows up, you know what I'm saying? Dennis Rodman.
Yep.
But David Arquette kind of ruined it when he won a belt. And now it's like nobody cares. Nobody wants to see another celebrity in the wrestling ring anymore.
Oh, well, Bad Bunny's been 24/7 champion for like 2 weeks now.
Yep.
Jesus.
Technically, he's the longest celebrity to hold the belt.
Yep.
Most celebrities hold the belt for like
2 days,
24 hours,
yeah,
28 hours, and then they lose it. This is going on his second week, damn near third week already. He's been holding that belt for a month, so I don't know. You got some kind of weird plan going. I just hope it ends well, because if Bad Bunny beats The Miz, that just makes The Miz look more like a joke again.
Yeah, that's the problem now. You put the world title on The Miz, but you still have this background storyline with Bad Bunny. It's like Miz can't lose to Bad Bunny now, so that would mean technically Bad Bunny can be your world champion.
David Arquette.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah. Bruno says maybe Bow Wow versus Lesnar at Mania.
Oh my God! Okay, first of all, let's pause the main chamber. Let's pause wrestling right now.
Talk. I want to see if I can find this tweet.
Look, let's pause all that. Did you hear who is training this motherfucker already?
Rikishi.
Rikishi training Bow Wow?
Yes.
Yes.
Bow Wow's gonna have moves, bro.
Bow Wow's gonna have the Uso super kick and the frogs and the damn like giant frog splash. But he's gonna be the Lilo Rush of that shit. He's gonna get thrown like a child.
Wow.
He ain't gonna last long.
Yeah, I mean he's only like 150 soaking wet, so yeah, he's gonna go flying. When he gets tapped.
They got to put him in 205 live and just let him beat them guys that nobody know of.
Yo, Lesnar would destroy Bow Wow, bro. I mean, yeah, Kelvin, yeah.
Okay.
If Lesnar hit Bow Wow with an F5 and he threw him, Bow Wow will become a fucking disc like the Destructo disc. He would just fly in the air forever.
He'll turn back into his 10-year-old self.
Okay.
Oh, no. You know what happened? Marv, remember the old days of doing the SmackDown on YouTube and JBL hat flew off and it just disappeared into space?
Yeah.
That's going to be Bow Wow.
Okay, Kelvin said Lesnar would destroy Bow Wow, and George said, I can't wait to see BTS versus 5 WWE stars. Okay, so Bow Wow was on Twitter arguing with Chris Bay from Impact, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know how it started. Hold on. Okay, here. I don't know how it started, but Bow Wow says, another broke-ass wrestler wanting attention. You can't even get booked for a dark match.
Wow.
Damn.
So Chris Bay responded, Bow Wow got 3 million followers, but only 4,000 views. Proceed. And Bow Wow, he polished off Chris Bay. He said they've never been a WWE champ. B, never made a pay-per-view main event. C, had their own action figure made. We're not in the same league.
Bro, nobody that's won a Mania paper. None of the people that fit that category are gonna want to talk to him.
That's the thing.
What the hell is he talking about?
That's the exact thing. Anybody with those credentials aren't even going to give him the time of day.
Who's gonna talk to Bow Wow?
The only person I can see beef with Bow Wow right now on Twitter, and I feel like it would be entertaining, is the man of the hour, Lilo Rush.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that beef would be so entertaining just to see them two go at it online, because Lilo is a rapper also, and he done dropped some music and did some shit. Him or either Shane Strickland, one of them two, they make music for real outside of wrestling. I can see them talking shit to Bow Wow and making a diss track just for the fuck of it.
I mean, hey, Bow Wow needs something to do. He must just be bored with his life right now.
I guess.
You gotta understand, Bow Wow is like music wise, he's uncreative now. There's nothing he can do because all his music is trash at this point. Then having videos of him online talking about somehow he will beat his baby mama ass and she trying to leave and shit, it just makes him look bad. So I guess he's like, look, the only thing I guess I can do now is be a wrestler. At least I still get some attention, because he ain't getting none.
Yeah, Bow Wow's the reason T.I. said expeditiously, right? Wasn't it?
Something like that.
Yeah, he told Bow Wow to apologize expeditiously or some shit like that.
Yeah, and then he made a whole fucking podcast off of it.
Yeah, he did.
First of all,
it's called expeditiously.
Yeah, I know.
I still can't spell that goddamn word. T.I. had me on that shit. I was like, expeditiously.
That's a hell of a
Why you use these big ass words?
It just means quickly.
That's a hell of a
I know. I'm just saying, why you use that big ass word to say that?
That's a hell of a word, Ti. But Bruno says, how about Joe Budden versus the Game? What is this? Def Jam Vendetta versus New Jack versus Abdullah the Butcher. This is Def Jam Vendetta now. At this
Somebody in that match is going to die.
Oh God, yes, somebody is.
Joe Budden and Game versus New Jack and Abdullah. Yeah, somebody's gonna die.
Yeah,
somebody's just gonna bleed out in the middle of the ring.
3 people are gonna die.
Joe
New Jack's gonna walk out with blood in his hands.
Yo, and then there's gonna be Joe Budden to get hurt. Have you ever seen that man without a t-shirt on? That motherfucker, I think Bow Wow outweighs him. Seriously.
Yo, you might have a point there. You might have a point.
Yeah.
He might get a paper cup and go through the table and bleed out right there, and that'd be the end of Joe Budden.
Yeah, he's been a thin guy for a while.
Yeah,
for like
the game got that one hand out. Matter of fact, I can see the Game being a wrestler. He built like one. I can see him being one.
Yeah.
He'd be the only game member wrestler ever.
Yeah. Rare bandana wrapped around his chrome wrestling belt. The only shit I want to see is Bow Wow versus Little Romeo Iron Man match.
Wow.
George, yeah, fuck it, do it. I mean, at this point, you need somebody for Bow Wow to fight. And what's the biggest rivalry of his career?
Romeo.
Romeo. So I mean, yeah, fuck it, let him fight.
That would be crazy.
Romeo's probably like 10 million times richer than him, though.
Probably.
Yeah, Master P set it up.
And make him say,
Yeah. Betty White versus Ric Flair. Now this is just celebrity death match.
Oh, Betty White is all elite.
Oh, there you go.
And speaking of all elite, Paul Wight, aka the Big Show, is all elite.
He sure is.
Did not see this coming. I don't think anybody even realized his contract was up.
I feel like that always happens with him.
First of all, this is the one time that nobody see Paul Wight jumping ship, not from a face to a heel like we've been seeing over the last 20 years, but jumping company to company. When the fuck did his contract was fully up that he could just do this?
That's just the thing. Now, so I did read, apparently he's actually been on a Legends contract the last couple years. Apparently his last time like in-ring deal ended was like 2017 or something. At least on the article I read. I don't know how accurate it was. But Legend contracts are typically year to year unless they specifically sign you up for wrestling dates like Edge and Goldberg. Then those contracts have, okay, you got 2 years, or you got we'll give you 6 dates. Once we use your 6 dates, whether it's in 2 months or it's over 8 months, that's how long we use you for 6 dates.
Well, question: Does Big Show still have his show on the WWE Network?
That's the part I haven't looked into that part yet.
Because he's
it was WWE Network. It was on Netflix.
It was Netflix.
But
Netflix.
It's a WWE produced show, right?
Yeah.
So
he did the one season, and from what I heard from like one of the girls that was in there playing his daughter, that they was in talks with doing a season 2, but they still don't know as of yet.
So this might. I mean, Vince hears it. I don't think it's gonna happen now. Then.
Well,
hey, look. We don't know. You got to think about it. That last WWE little mobile game got Sting in there, and he already had left, and Sting got released as a character. What's the football player name again that was there with what's his name?
They got canceled the show.
What's the hell that won the 24/7 title?
Oh shit. Rob Gronkowski.
Yeah, he not part of WWE. He not part of WWE. He doesn't have a contract. He was signed a contract. He got pinned to the game. He's back in football. And then Snoop Dogg showed up at AEW, and he's in the game now. So at this point now, I don't even fucking know how this shit is working anymore. Because people that's no longer WWE are still getting released in this damn mobile game. Like, you can cut them out. You don't need to put them in there, but they still keep putting them in there.
I guess once you paid them for their rights, it's like we might as well just fucking put them out. Well, what was the sense in spending that money?
Probably seemed like a good idea at the time.
Yeah.
The thing is, contracts and agreements flip-flop from like week to week, so it's hard to tell. They'll be designing your character for a video game, and by the time they're done,
Yeah, it's like all the money you spent developing it is like you just have to put it out.
now they're gone. The person, so whatever, you know.
I'm about to say that's true, but at the same time, don't forget the last WWE 2K games. As soon as people got released from the game, they like took them out, except for like Stardust. When Stardust left, he was still pitting the game because the game came out like right around the time he left. They didn't have a chance.
Yeah.
But anybody else going forward, if the game is getting released and you leave the company or go somewhere else, they automatically just take you out of the game immediately. They don't give a fuck about what money they put into it. You're just not in the game. You don't work for them.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it works, but you know these things flip flop and change every week, so it's hard to keep up.
Well, in terms of 2K, I think it's a different situation because it's a yearly game, so it's we can just pull you out. But because of the mobile game and like every quote unquote season, they're releasing new stuff. So the fact that they already put together something, it's like, what are we now going to sell for this season if we take out this, mainstream star? So like Snoop Dogg, going to AEW, if you take him out, what are you selling for this season if Snoop Dogg's not there anymore? I'm sure he headlined like that week when he got released.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And what do you do for the people that brought that character? Do you refund all of those people?
Yeah.
Because you have to buy those characters, right?
Yeah.
Or win them or something?
Yeah, I'm sure there's some sort of in-game currency that you can either earn or pay real money for.
Yeah, you brought Snoop Dogg in the game.
I'm gonna tell you right now. If it's like really in companies, they always can do something else. They always can like not add you and give you another character that they were working on. Like, because you gotta think about WWE has a lot of wrestlers under their contract that they can use, and if somebody's popular that's not in the game, you can just substitute them for somebody else. So if Big Show was like if Big Show character comes out March and Big Show left, and you made a character for somebody else that's in the back that's wrestled on TV, people know, you can just swap the character out and just give it to them, and then basically, people are going to complain, but ain't nobody going to stop it because their money wasn't spent for nothing. They got a character still.
Yeah, makes sense.
Back to Big Show. Valdor said, heard something. Bruno said, read that Big Show has had financial issues the past year, and then Valdor said, heard something about that. His show was supposed to be on his way out, but it flopped, and so don't blame him for taking the AEW money.
You must say, shit, I didn't know it flopped. That shit was actually a funny show for me. I actually liked it.
I think I only watched like 2 episodes, and I completely forgot about it.
I think sitcoms are just a hard sell nowadays. I don't know why they...
Because we've been programmed for reality television.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sitcoms is a very hard sell nowadays in the streaming platforms and stuff like that. People watch those classic sitcoms, but I haven't heard anyone ever say, "Yeah, I'm watching this new sitcom."
And speaking of sitcoms, Young Rock came out this week.
Oh, that's right. We didn't talk about it last week.
It came out last week.
Yeah, it came out last week.
Oh, okay, because I watched episode 1 on Monday afternoon.
Yeah.
So I guess I missed this week's episode too.
I did too.
All right. So now I have to watch another episode.
But it's called Little Rock.
I thought it was Young Rock.
No, Little Rock.
Little Rock?
Yeah, Little
Yeah.
Rock.
A show named Little Rock, but yeah. But I ain't gonna lie. The people that they got to play certain people in there, I don't know who was doing this casting, but god damn, they was good at it.
That looks like his mother.
Yeah, looked like The Rock's dad.
I swear that's his actual mother in the show. I swear that's her. The only thing that I will criticize about the show, and I'm sure The Rock knows it's factually incorrect. The one scene where they're all at the Rock's grandmother's house playing poker, you had Andre the Giant, the Iron Sheik, who else was there?
The Samoans.
Who?
The Samoans.
The Wild Samoans, his dad, and there was one more person there. Who was the other person in that room? Oh, Junkyard Dog. All 3 of them never worked in the same place at the same time. So that's factually incorrect for them to actually work.
Jim Cornette said that too. They wouldn't have fit it all in Hawaii.
I figured that out beforehand because I took the time to actually look it up.
Oh, it's called Young Rock. My bad. I thought it was called Little Rock.
So I did my own research on that one. But regardless, yes, there was no way they could have been in the same place at the same time.
Yeah. I think my only thing with the show, because I like the show, But it is super corny. It is like The Rock's running for president, and people are saying he's not
the
authentic.
host.
Then you got the reporter. I'm like, this is really corny, but at the same, it's charming because it's The Rock. The Rock can make anything work.
Now, my thing is, will every episode like jump around in terms of timeline?
I think so. Yeah.
Because that might turn me off.
It gets annoying.
Well, the thing is with it, if it jumps around like that during the timeline, that means that it's probably not going to be around for a second season.
Nah, it probably won't.
Yeah, because if you do like an episode in a time period, fine, and then the next week is like 5 years later, and then he tells another story from like 10 years before, I'm like, fine, but don't jump timelines within one episode.
Give me 3 times in the first episode.
Yeah, give me an entire episode based in 1988, and then next week will be 1992, and then next week can be 2005. I'm fine with that. Just keep one episode in a timeline.
I'm about to say, we can't treat this show like WandaVision and go from the 60s, 70s, 80s to 2000s within a week without some kind of shit. Like, you got to skip some parts of Rock's life, because do you really want to see him be a child being around wrestlers, to being a preteen where he was damn near broke, to being a football player, to join the WWE? Like, I don't want to see all that. I already know that backstory. It's almost like watching Batman and Spider-Man origin story over and over. We already know this. I don't give a damn about that damn origin. I already know this origin. Tell me something different that I don't know. Just skip over the big parts and go to stuff that I will be entertained to watch. Now, I don't want to see The Rock show up as Rocky Maivia, especially the guy that's playing The Rock. Why he got that long ass face like The Rock did?
Yeah.
Well, that's accurate though. That's the scary part. The face is accurate.
They picked good actors, but not good actors. They picked actors that look like The Rock at those ages.
Yeah.
He had correct me if I'm wrong, but he had the little fanny pack and everything, right?
In one scene he had the fanny pack.
Yeah. Like, so I was like, oh, all right, it's not
now,
bad.
The story about purchasing the car with the crackhead in it, I'd never heard that about before.
And the crackhead.
That's what I'm saying. Stuff like that I would like to know about The Rock. Like, if they was doing autobiography about The Rock, I want to know the things I want to know the things that nobody would know about The Rock coming from The Rock. I don't want to know about stuff that we already know and we've seen through WWE stories and heard from family members. I don't want to see all that. I already know that damn story. Why would I want to sit back and relive stuff that I was around to see majority of at this point? Unless you're going to show me some matches and get, like, I don't know, The Rock joining the Nation in WWE and you got some people who look just like Farouk in them, okay, I'll watch it. But to see him go through his childhood life and after hearing him talk about it over the course of his life, I don't want to see that.
Yeah. It's pretentious, too, this show. The show is super pretentious. Because he brought the car from a crackhead, and the crackhead gave him life lessons about worry about your mom, not impressing your friends. And it's like, yeah, this is like Boy Meets World a little bit over here.
I also saw that they are targeting a young audience. It's not supposed to be for, and it's not for wrestling fans. It's for the general public. It's The Rock's life.
Yeah.
And that's weird because it's not for the general public, but the general public is going to be the people of wrestling fans that are going to watch it.
Yeah, the wrestling fans are probably going to hate it, but I guess the whole point of saying it's not for them is so that they can't complain about it.
Also, do you know what the episode 1 of Young Rock was in terms of ratings?
I bet you it was high, right?
5.2 million.
Yeah, The Rock.
That was more than every wrestling show put together.
Bro, yeah. Jim Cornette
that was more than
too.
every wrestling show put together. That was more than Raw, SmackDown, NXT, AEW, and Impact put together.
Jim Cornette said that The Rock is currently bigger than all of wrestling.
Yes, The Rock is bigger than wrestling.
The Rock is bigger than all of wrestling combined. Just him. That shit's crazy.
That's crazy. I never knew nobody would be bigger than wrestling.
He's bigger than a sport, or if you want to call it that.
Valdor said, "You got to do it." My nephews had no idea The Rock was a wrestler.
Yeah, and look, he says they're 19 and 16.
Yeah, there's a generation of people that don't know that The Rock wrestled. They just know Fast and Furious.
It's that Fast and Furious guy.
Fast and Furious, G.I. Joe, fucking Jumanji.
Yep.
I don't like the new Jumanjis, man.
They're not good.
They're not.
They're not good. They took like the suspense on the mystery out of them.
Yeah.
Hey man, when you don't
The
got Robert
Rock's in
Williams
it.
no more, it's kind of hard to keep this shit going the way it is. You can't find nobody to replace somebody that did the movie better.
The Rock. I mean, if you got The Rock in your franchise, that's all. You don't have nothing to worry about. The Rock's gonna make the movie sell. The Rock made the Rampage movie make money.
Oh, San Andreas.
San Andreas.
That was on immediately after Young Rock.
That's
They
crazy.
they purposely put that movie on right after.
That's crazy, bro.
Yep. Oh, y'all want to watch The Rock? We're gonna play another Rock movie for you. You're gonna watch this.
Yeah, man. Like The Rock's huge. He's still big. He's still a big name. He's probably still gonna be a big name for the next 10 years.
Kelvin, we don't talk about that movie.
Scorpion King.
We don't talk about that, Kelvin.
That movie made money though. I went to the theaters day one because I wanted to see The Rock turn into a CGI and fight. What's his name? Brendan Fraser. Where's Brendan Fraser?
Good time.
The Rock got to give him some work.
Oh well, shoot. After the show's over, I'm gonna tell you about Brendan Fraser because I just watched something about him and why he doesn't do a lot of movies anymore now.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, that makes sense why he don't do shit no more. He's mentally fucked up in the head over Hollywood and how they fucked him over.
A classic story. That's
Always.
to help him out though. I mean, damn, Rock, he started The Rock's career.
Okay, Kelvin, that's actually one of my favorite Rock movies, Gridiron Gang.
Gridiron Gang was good. You got Exhibit in there, Pimping Your Ride.
Fucking
Walking
Tall
Tall,
was mine.
yes.
Walking Tall was
Yep,
good.
yep.
Wait, the one where he's in the jungle with Stifler.
What's the name of that damn movie?
It's good. It's good. The fighting is good in that movie. I forgot what it was called.
But Walking Tall was my
I
movie.
think
Walking
that's
Tall was
I think that's the one Val
Walking
was
Tall-
trying to talk about.
about The Rock being a complete movie star at this point. So he did Walking Tall. I was like, yeah, I can see him in Hollywood doing movies like this because that was like one of them things. I was like, yep, this fits The Rock. This is him. Like this is his life. This is what he should be doing going forward.
Oh yeah, Doom was one of his worst. Tooth Fairy.
Escape Mountain.
The Center of the Earth, right? Wasn't that one of them?
Oh, Journey to the Center of the
Journey to
Earth.
the Center of the Earth.
I like the original.
He'd have had bad movies, but out of the bad movies, people still watch the hell out of him because The Rock.
He's the highest paid actor in Hollywood still.
Yep.
So, and that's been since Fast 5, right?
That was like his first blockbuster hit. So I don't know when he actually tipped the pay scale. Maybe it was like the next Fast movie where he took over that number.
So we just gotta admit to ourselves that The Rock is. Oh, the Rundown's the one where he's in the jungle. Yeah,
Okay,
that
yeah.
shit's good. We just gotta admit that The Rock is probably has sold his soul to the devil for fame and fortune and perfection.
Because there was a point where Will Smith was the highest paid person.
And then The Rock said he went to his manager and said, "I want to be the next Will Smith." And they were like, "All right, cool."
Yeah. Look how that turned out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Will Smith is now crying because his wife's having sex with some singer that I thought was a woman.
Some kind of Suicide Squad, huh? The Rock took Will Smith's job.
Basically. And speaking of big black men in their titles, like Bobby Lashley, Moose is now officially a champion. Moose is the TNA World Heavyweight Championship are official. Moose can defend the title, he can lose it. Put some respect on that man's name and his title.
Yeah, right.
And not only did he get his title, legitimized, he's also got another title match against Rich Swann at what is the next pay-per-view? No Surrender? Or is that the one that just passed?
I think No Surrender was just passed. It was something else that just passed.
Is it Resurrection? Is that the next one?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, he's got a match against Rich Swann for the Impact World Championship. Hopefully we see this man with 2 belts. Hopefully we see this man shining.
Word. And we need to see him shining right before the end of February so he could go out on Black History Month as a dual champion.
Oh, no, the pay-per-view's not until like March 16th or something.
I was gonna say he only got like 3 days then.
Yeah.
I know.
So yeah, it'll be next month where hopefully he's not double champion. What? There was something else that happened on Impact that I completely forgot about that was really funny.
I can't remember anything that happened on Impact. I can't remember anything that happened all this week. Work has been killing me, so my brain is not.
It was we had a paid program from Tony Khan. This week he featured quite a few wrestlers. He had Britt Baker in Rebel. He had Brian Cage, Ricky Starks, he had Team Taz, and Ryan Nemeth. And they all said their own little piece in the during the ad, so that was an excellent another promo from them.
I ain't gonna lie, he putting out good ass promos too.
Yeah. And I don't think Rich Swann was not on this episode according to my notes.
So now, where do we go from here now with wrestling? Because it's starting to pick back up and slow back down from week to week now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because there was no crossover this week, right? Other than the paid programming.
That was it. I remember.
Yeah, I don't think there was a crossover on either show. Oh, and notice Moxley didn't have the IWGP United States Championship this week. He was there, but he didn't have his belt. All of a sudden, he doesn't have his belt again. It was that 1 week where Kenta was there.
I wonder how it's still going to work with these belts being all over the place now.
Yeah. Who knows? Oh, did you? Marty Scurll was at NJPW Strong tapings this week. Allegedly, he's been re-signed.
That's weird.
Yeah. And of course, there's a public outcry that he should not be employed after his allegations in the Me Too movement or speaking out movement, whichever one the wrestling was.
At this point now, people had their discrepancies with everybody that was basically called out on back then, and everybody was fired. Everybody was let go. Everybody had to go do their shit, and everybody is like not doing anything. People getting their jobs back in wrestling at this point now. I don't see why motherfuckers are still bitching and complaining at this point now. If they already went through all the legal shit to basically prove that they're innocent or prove that they're guilty, and the legal system says otherwise, why the fuck are y'all still like getting on people's asses? Like, I don't understand.
It's the same answer. Same answer every time. Cancel culture.
I need cancel culture to stop. I swear I hate Gen Z. I swear I hate these fuckers.
I'm surprised they haven't brought back Right to Censor.
That would be the perfect gimmick now.
Well, yeah, what are they waiting for?
It would be the perfect
Nobody
time.
thought of that? Has nobody thought of that?
Well, it obviously would have to take place in WWE.
Yeah.
Who in WWE would be work that gimmick? And I don't think WWE wants that kind of attention right now.
At this right now, any attention of WWE right now is good attention, as long as it doesn't have to deal with the shit they already gone through with drug testing, the massive firing through COVID, or sex allegations. At this point right now, they need the attention because, like I said, from week to week, some weeks they're good, and then some weeks it's like, why'd you even put on a show?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Kelvin, I was gonna get to that. Rest in peace to question mark from NWA, aka Josephus.
Bruno says when they let fans in again, how about Bullet Club NJPW versus Super Elite AEW in a War Games style match?
Yes, please.
Yeah,
I will be okay with that. I would gladly pay the money for that pay-per-view.
So we're talking what, Bucks, Omega, and Hangman? Because Cody don't fuck with the rest of the Elite no more.
Yeah, Cody went his whole opposite way. He was like, "Yeah, we got the company together, and I'm a little bit higher above y'all, so y'all go do what the fuck y'all want. I'm not doing any of that shit."
Cody don't fuck with them.
Hell, Hangman don't fuck with them either. Don't get twisted either.
No, well, he doesn't fuck with them on TV, but as far as we know, he's still cool with them behind the scenes. You don't even see Cody with them in like random candid photos. It's Cody's always by himself or with Tony, and the Bucks and Kenny are together. Once in a while, you'll see Hangman with them.
I think we need to go ahead and get these New Japan matches happening from over there to over here. Like, I just need to see Okada show up just for the fuck of it.
Yeah. Speaking the injuries, who's hurt? Naito's hurt. Takahashi's hurt. Who else is out? Sarah J's hurt. I was not Sarah J. I got that on the brain. Anna J. If Sarah J was hurt, I would console her, but you know.
I wouldn't console her, but if we're gonna go PG, yeah, I can use the word console, but it's not gonna be console.
Kelvin said Cody's on Sammy Guevara's vlogs.
Everybody's on Sammy Guevara's blog. Hell, the black dude is on Instagram and do the wrestling everywhere he goes. Him and Sammy Guevara actually did a Instagram video where they're in Walmart and homeboy's doing one of his friends is doing the frog splash onto somebody on the table.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. Yeah.
Yeah, he kept him with an RKO, and then Sammy Guevara super kiss him. He goes, "We need security. We need security over here to get them out." I was like, "Oh wow, that's a bit different. Didn't expect that."
Yeah. Adam Cole, the Adam Cole era. He used the famous Shawn Michaels line. He said, I'm sorry. I love you. I'm sorry." And then he low-blowed Roderick Strong. So he's now broken ties with Roddy too. The person we thought was going to end up siding with Adam Cole, he's now turned on Roddy too.
He is Undisputed Era as he proclaimed it.
Yeah. He is the era.
So do that make him the Shawn Michaels from the Marty Jannetty?
Absolutely. It makes him the Roman Reigns of the Shield. It makes him let's see what other factions have broken up. It makes him the Triple H of Evolution.
The Rock from the Nation.
The Rock from the Nation.
What's another good group that has somebody in there?
The Triple H of DX.
Yes. Basically, those all it. Everybody else normally broke up because they lost 3 matches together, or they just wanted to go their separate ways.
The CM Punk of Nexus, the Wade Barrett of the Core,
the Ginger Spice of the Spice Girls. Pretty much.
The Eminem of D12.
Yep.
The J. Rockefeller.
The 50 Cent of G Unit.
Nah, 50.
The Cameron of Dipset.
We can keep this going all damn day. the Omarion of B2K.
The Marcus Houston of Immature. Or excuse me, IMX.
Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown.
What were they called again?
What were they called?
Damn, I say this name like every day. New edition.
The Cisco of Hill.
Oh.
He had to get away from them.
Does anybody even know the rest of their names?
I don't even know how many members there were.
Oh, the Slim of 112.
Yeah, that's them. There you go.
No, I got one for you. The Michael Jackson of the Jackson 5.
Facts.
That's it.
Facts.
We can't top that one. You cannot top that one.
Facts.
I gotta get away from y'all niggas. Y'all motherfuckers acting stupid.
Y'all niggas too dark. Y'all niggas got wide noses. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
I don't fit this description anymore. It's over for y'all.
Oh.
I'm mad we went down that rabbit hole that fast.
Kelvin said
I like where we ended, though.
Kelvin said the Teddy Riley of Blackstreet.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I was thinking of that shit. God damn it.
I mean, we missed Beyonce of
the Beyonce of Destiny's Child.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's been so many.
Yeah, it's a common story. It always happens, no matter what.
The Nicole Schlesinger of the Pussycat Dolls.
Wow.
I'm mad that I remembered that.
I'm mad you remember that too. Very mad you remember that.
Oh man.
I can't think of no other groups at this point now. We done named them all.
Oh, there's more.
Oh yeah.
I know before. We named all the major big ones.
Yeah, Jesus and the 12 disciples. Well, yeah, it'll work. It could work. Yeah.
The Jesus.
I got one. And this is funny. The War Ring of the X-Men.
Yep.
Yes.
Or the Deadpool of the Marvel Universe.
Yep.
Okay.
Go with it.
Kelvin said the Harry Styles of One Direction.
Oh my God!
Oh, the Justin Timberlake of NSYNC.
Yes. Oh my God! Yes.
The cop. Wait, Bruno. The cop from Village People did his own thing.
Yeah.
Fuck it. We'll give you points. Fuck it. Let's go with it.
Oh, I think we're going to end the show on this.
There's nowhere else to go. We done fucked up the show.
Good joke.
I've been the Darth Messiah of the Ultra Heels.
I've been motherfucking Hill.
Good night, Nolly Mar.
Good night, Ultra Hills.
We out of here.
Peace.